What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it's that time of the week, it's the weekly rotation, and there's a bunch of fresh blues, aquatics. There's only one fragrance that's dark in this video. A lot of versatility, a lot of great daily wears for the spring, summer, and early fall in this video. Just some that are even signature scent worthy. I've got some great everyday stuff for guys in this video that I've worn the past week, and it's week number 178. Definitely stay tuned because we got some good ones. Starting off on Sunday, I just did a full review of this one. It's bright, it's fresh, it's more metallic and more fresh than what it's a clone of. This is Paris Corner's Emir Trillium. This is a clone of Roger Parfum's Elysium Parfum Cologne. Beautiful, sharp and bright and juicy grapefruit. Not so much inky, more metallic. The black currant kind of shines right here. Clean and musky, woodsy. I wore this several times. I actually wore it to the gym this particular day, and I wore it during the day. I'm really digging this one. Big fan. I've had people ask me about Imperium from Fragrance World. I haven't tried that one yet. I'm going to get it at some point. And I'll do an individual on that, and then we'll compare the two to see which one's better. But where it stands right now, this is pretty damn good. If you're looking for a beast performer, look elsewhere. This is not that. 3 to 4 hours is what I've been getting with about an hour projection. Spoiler for those of you that haven't seen the full review, but it's still good stuff nonetheless. If you want super fresh, great high heat type of fragrance, you might want to check this one out during the day and for the gym. I went with Emir Trillium from Paris Corner. Then at the shower, this is also from Paris Corner. This, I believe, is exclusive to Aroma Concepts website. It's basically Creed Silver Mountain Water with a twist. It's from Paris Corner called Barcode Signature. This is good. This is really good. It's a little bit more sweet and fruity at the top than I remember Creed Silver Mountain Water being. You do get the tea note, but it's more herbal, fresh, and green than more of that. It's more fresh and green than that herbaceous tea feel that you get from Silver Mountain Water. Like I said, there's tweaks to it. It's not one-to-one. Boy, it's super enjoyable. I'm going to wear this one again this week. I'm going to be spending more time with it. I'll probably do a full review pretty soon. This is one that I had to wear immediately. I did a haul video. These were sent to me from Aroma Concepts, and I wore them immediately because these were my two favorites in the video, and really dig them, guys. Definitely worth checking out. Stay tuned for the full review, but out the shower, it's Barcode Signature. Moving into Monday, shout out to my man EQ, Quality Fragrances. He convinced me to get this one. He praised it so much, and you guys know me, I'm not a huge vetiver guy, but this is one of the best vetivers I've ever smelled. This is Mancera Vetiver Sensual. This is a 60 ml. This is sweet, fruity, fresh at the top. There's a little smokiness to the woodsy tone of this vetiver, but it's not a dirty vetiver. It's a very clean and versatile, phenomenal everyday wear. This is literally the one. You don't need anything else. You can get this. It performs well. 8 to 10 hours longevity so far in my testing. You know, present but not super loud in projection and sillage. This dresses up. This dresses down. This is good quality. This goes head-to-head with Cedrat Boisé. That level of versatility. A lot of you know the type of praise I've given Cedrat Boisé, and I'm not ready to dethrone that as one of the most versatile, affordable niches. This is up there. This runs a close race. I'll be doing a full review in the very near future. I don't know exactly when. I'm going to spend some more time with it, but hype warranted, hype justified. This is a beautiful, fresh vetiver fragrance that more people need to try during the day. Vetiver Sensual from Mancera. Then I got the shower as well as again to the gym this particular day. I went with Emir Trillium once again. I was just enjoying it. That was 4 wearings in 2 days, basically, for different things. I'm just a huge fan of this. Hence the reason I was able to get a review out to you guys so quickly. Between test sprays and 4 wearings, I was ready to talk about it in a review. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this one. It's nothing that's, you know, must have by any means, but it's worth trying. If you just want an even fresher version of Elysium out the shower and at the gym, you want to check out Emir Trillium. Moving into Tuesday, this is my second favorite fragrance from the House of Scent Journey Fragrances. It's very fresh, green, zesty, a little tropical and woodsy. It is Lido Life. This is great. a lot of greens here. Very tropical green, though. It's not spicy. It's not super fruity. There's a little bit of citrus and fruitiness at the top. There's a touch of rum in the base. Give it a soft, warm, and boozy feel. Kind of warm up the woods more than anything else. This is a strong fragrance, too. So good. This is absolutely worth sampling. The whole house is worth sampling. They do such a good job at Scent Journey Fragrances. Very Florida beach vibe type of brand overall. They do have some new fragrances coming that aren't released yet at the recording of this, but this can't dethrone Cocktails and Catamarans for me. Anybody that's tried that, you understand. Very colada, pina colada type of fragrance. Coconut, fruits, citruses, and ambroxan. It's aquatic. It's actually quite complex and immensely like choke you out if you spray too much, powerful. But this one runs a close race with it for best of the house because it's so different but still gives a similar tropical vibe without being a tropical fragrance in the traditional sense from what we know in most perfumes. This is just beautiful, definitely sample worthy. During the day, Lido Light from Scent Journey Fragrances. Then when I got the shower, this is becoming one of my favorite cheapies, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Calvin Klein CK All. I've been seeing it at Burlington, saw it in the last couple of days. Ross Dress for Less. They pop up all the time. It's, the way I like to describe it is imagine a CK1 summer flanker, all that freshness, zest, invigorating brightness, with some creamy white florals to kind of ground it and give it some depth, deepen up the profile a bit, and increase the longevity a bit. I get about 4 to 5 hours out of this, where I get 2 to 3 hours out of the summer flankers. This is really good. Slept on, underrated, underappreciated, and worth a blind buy in my opinion. I don't say that on too many fragrances, but for $20, this is worth a dice roll in my opinion. There's no guarantees you're going to like it. Know that it's a creamy white floral heart that dominates the scent profile with the citrus. I don't find it all that feminine, but you never know. But people seem to be enjoying it that have been picking it up. It's good stuff. If you see this at the rack store, I say go for it. Out the shower, CK All. Moving into Wednesday. So this is my first fragrance from this niche house. The name is pretty much what you smell. It's simplistic overall, but it does have some subtle nuances. It's very airy and fresh. It is from label Fine Perfumes. This is Salt and Cyclamen. So this is my first offering I've tried from this house. I got this from my friends at Fragropedia House, and I sprayed too much. I had sprayed it like 9 times, 8 or 9 times when I applied it for the day, and it was just too much in the first 30 minutes or so. It was overwhelming me. It was kind of choking me out. It's very bright, super airy. It's salty, but not overly salty. It's not that cheap synthetic salty feel. It's not extremely aquatic and marine because of it. It's a little watery, but the cyclamen here, it's got that watery, soft, bright, and fresh floral tone to this. A little bit of creamy woods in the dry down. It's very airy. Very, very much an airy fragrance. So enjoyable. Very unisex, too. It does not come across as masculine. Doesn't really come across as feminine either. It has a very cozy, laundered cotton blanket type of feel. Not exactly the same scent profile as something like Musk Invisible from Juliet Has a Gun, which I kind of described that in the same way, a freshly laundered blanket. This is, picture that with, on a bed of flowers floating in some fresh water, I guess, with some sun-kissed skin to give that salty, musky feel. Oddly enough, this is a great way to describe this fragrance now that I think about it. But during the day, I was really enjoying this one. Label Fine Perfumes, Salt and Cyclamen. Then we got the shower. This has become a channel favorite. I have 2 bottles. This is Ferrari's Radiant Bergamot. This is my favorite fragrance to just lounge around with. Big fan of this one. Zesty, fresh, and bright citrus. Sharp, a little bitter. So good. I have a partial that's a backup bottle. This is a tester. That's why it doesn't have a cap. That dent is all me, baby. This was not a partial that I bought. I bought this from FragranceNet as a tester. Eventually, I'm going to get through this bottle, and I have another one waiting in the wings. This is one of my, like I said, my favorite just lounge around, not going anywhere, doing anything, relaxing citruses. Big fan of this one. It mostly shows up in these rotation videos because I pretty much exclusively wear it out the shower to just kick it. Out the shower, Ferrari, Radiant Bergamot. Moving into Thursday. I love this fragrance. It's my favorite version of Polo Blue. It's Polo Blue Parfum, the newest release. So I did a house review on the line. I've done an individual video on this one. I've featured it in several topics, and it's been in weekly rotations. This is so good. This is a properly done Parfum flanker where it smells like the original and the Eau de Parfum. Grown up, refined, and smooth. It's even a little smoky and like a dark aquatic on my skin. Has some green facets to it, some woods, even a little bit of oriental and smokiness going on with it. It's just so good. God, this is good. If you've ever been a fan of Polo Blue, I think this is the ultimate Polo Blue. Personally, I was Gold Blend was my favorite prior to this release, with Deep Blue Parfum being a close second. But if you look at the Polo Blue line as a whole, this is probably the dressiest of them, the most formal, because it's the most refined and smooth overall, most grown up, if you will. As an individual, no, it's not the most formal fragrance, but when you look at the Polo Blue line, it's the one that you would dress up if in the event you wanted to. I put this in a category with like a Ralph's Club Parfum, as well as a Bleu de Chanel Parfum, a Sauvage Parfum, just smooth. My favorite versions of these scent DNAs, usually, when it comes to these popular designers, is the Parfum, because they're not loud and intrusive, they're present and noticeable, they leave room for discovery, and they last long. And like I said, they're the more rich and smooth versions of the scent profiles. I can't say enough good things about this one. During the day, Ralph Lauren Polo Blue Parfum. Then we got the shower. It was time for a good shave, and I haven't done this in a while. Haven't used the shave set or the fragrance. I sparingly use the fragrance, but I went with the Siren. Curly Scents and Zaharoff collaboration. The Hypebeast from the first round of Zed Creators. For those of you that don't know, it was done in collaborations with Curly Scents, Andrea and Anthony from the YouTube channel. Curly Scents, there you go. So this is going for ridiculous prices on eBay. Buy this blindly, way overpriced at your own risk. I wouldn't encourage it, because we sold these for like $115. These 60 mls, they're going for like $500 on eBay. That's up to you to decide if it's worth it. I wouldn't want to pay that, but that's just me. But this is a very hazelnut dominant gourmand leather fragrance, dark, rich. I believe there's a little bit of coffee in here also. Beautiful, darker, more gourmand, faceted leather fragrance. Beautiful stuff. I gave myself 3 sprays because I was just lounging around. I didn't need more than that. And this is the aftershave splash for the shave set that was made by Gentleman's Nod for Zaharoff. This is just beautiful, beautiful stuff. These are still available. The shave sets are still available. The fragrance is not. But it was nice to revisit it because it's fantastic. Hype justified, in my opinion. Out the shower, had a good shave with the Siren. Moving into Friday, this is absolutely going to be one of my favorite releases of the year. I was lucky enough to have Micallef send me their newest release. This is GnTonic. Let me get that to focus, because this bottle is gorgeous. I mean, it's nothing new in the bottle design, but the color scheme, this frost, this opaque frost with this lime juice color. Oh man, with the black hits, gorgeous, and the scent matches it. The name's fitting, GnTonic, full of juniper, gin heavy, tonic water, bright, mouth-watering, and zesty citrus spice combination. Aromatic. This is a cocktail party fun dinner fragrance, but very much a warm weather daytime fragrance as well. But that's the theme to it. It very much suits those settings. Going out, having drinks, fun and fresh, but still has a density and a purity to it. I've been getting pretty solid performance out of it. 6 to 8 hour range. Test sprays, I was getting about 6 hours. This full wearing, I got 7 or 8 hours. I forgot exactly what it was in that range. Dry down's a little watery and clean musky with a soft wood, a little bit of a creamy wood feel. I'm really enjoying this one. I'm going to be doing a full review probably in about a week. I had a lot of you on my Scent of the Day post ask me to do a full review. I was already planning on it, but obviously since it's something you guys want to see, I'm going to continue to do some test sprays and kind of speed the process up a little bit. I would say within the next week, I'll have a full review out for this one, but just heads up, I'm really digging this one. If you like freshies, you're going to dig this one. Look, it's not breaking the mold with some super unique niche DNA, but the quality is definitely very good, and it's just fun. It's got that booziness to it because it's so gin dominant. It smells like a shot of dry gin, Seagram's dry gin, or Bombay Sapphire dry gin, something like that, with some citruses, some lime and stuff like that. It's just so good. Love this fragrance, really do. And I even sprayed it 2 more times out the shower. So all day long, let's look at this bottle one more time before we move on, because it's just so beautiful. All day long, during the day and out the shower, in Micallef, this is GnTonic. Finally on Saturday, currently on my skin, and I'm going to refresh out the shower because I'm digging this one. It's kind of a different blue aquatic. It's very melon aquatic, piney green, and a little soft and powdery. It's Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette, not the Eau de Parfum. I do have the Eau de Parfum. I haven't opened it yet. And I'm testing this one for a video right now too. I think I'm going to test the EDP as well and do kind of like a comparison video. Will be kind of a double review comparison / battle video. And you can smell it right here. It's beautiful. Have sprays on the forearm, but we'll spray it in the air one time. Big wide mist. Wide but not too wide. Far but not too far. Just really, really good atomizer. Strange bottles to mimic bamboo. Blue, but still bamboo nonetheless. I really like this one. And I've heard Justin rave about the Eau de Parfum, so I think I'm going to like that even more. But this, don't let this fade out of your mind. This is worth trying. This is definitely good. Performance has been above average. It's not a beast, but 6 to 8 hour range. 7 to 8 hours, really. It's been nice. I've been doing some testing. Today was a full wearing. I'm going to wear it again out the shower. So be on the lookout for that video. This is a sleeper. I know it's been around a long time. It's nothing new. It's a repackaging. I get it. But the reason I say it's a sleeper is because the EDP is getting all of the love. Don't sleep on this one. It's good stuff all day long. Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette. Well, that was this week's rotation. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Because I do appreciate all the feedback. And I love hearing from you guys. What'd you guys wear this week? Did you happen to wear any of this stuff? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'll definitely have links down to everything except for the Siren. You just go to eBay. That's your only chance at getting that, and it's way overpriced. Just want to let you guys know. So it's just going to say discontinued for the Siren, but I'll try to have links to everything. Radiant Bergamot's discontinued too. I don't know how easy it's going to be to find that, but such a great, fresh, everyday wear across the board. As far as my daytime scents, it was across the board. And until next time, I will say if you get your hands on any of the fragrances I wore this past week and give them a spray now, you'll definitely end up thanking me later. Good stuff. Have a good one, guys.